Hey, welcome to a review of Outsource School. Outsource School is a course for people who would like to learn how to outsource things for their businesses and how to hire personnel for their businesses. And we're going to have in the description the link to Outsource School with a special and pretty big discount. And today with me, Nathan Hirsch. He is one of the founders of Outsource School. Also, we have created many other videos with Nathan, which we'll have in the description, which are reviews of other companies that he has. So if you want to see how else he can help you, we have video reviews of other companies and some good bonuses for the other projects that he has as well. But today it's Outsource School. Nathan, can you introduce yourself, man? And then we're going to talk about Outsource School, how it works, what it can help with.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I've
Sure.
been an entrepreneur since I was 20, and it started in college, and I really struggled to hire college kids. They were really unreliable, but I was running this big
Yeah.
Amazon business out of my college dorm room, and I needed help. I was stressed out of my mind. I was working
Yeah.
all the time, and finally a buddy of mine introduced me to a virtual assistant in the Philippines, and that changed my life forever. But it really took me years to figure out how to hire people from the Philippines properly, how to hire VAs properly. I was running into a lot of issues you probably hear: VAs disappearing, not communicating, I'm having to repeat myself over and over, and all of that. So Connor Gillivan, my business partner, and we sat down and we said, we want to build the best hiring process out there. And when we did that, our life changed. Not only did our Amazon business become better and more structured, but we ended up starting a marketplace for pre-vetted virtual assistants and freelancers called FreeUp. Now, the cool thing about FreeUp is we got it to 8 figures and we sold it, but we had no office, no US employees. Our entire business, our internal team, was run by 30 VAs in the Philippines. Now, we had thousands of VAs and freelancers on the platform, but my internal team was 30 VAs in the Philippines doing everything from sales calls to customer service to bookkeeping to all of our marketing, you name it. They were running all parts of this business. And when we were sold out, or when we sold FreeUp in 2019, a buddy of mine, might be a buddy of ours, Nate McAllister, reached out and said, hey, what if you taught people your hiring process? And that's how Outsource School was born. Essentially, members of Outsource School, you get to grab our hiring process, plug it into your business, grab all of our SOPs, standard operating procedures, and put them into your business. And that's just one way that we want to make entrepreneurship and more specifically hiring simpler for millions.
That's awesome, man. Also, I want to mention that my friend, and I guess also a mutual friend, Barak Almog, also one of your students. Then I was a student of Barak, so he taught me how to, based on your process, I guess, he taught me how to hire. So it took me also a few years to hire. I started my Amazon business, which I run still with a partner, and we're still working together. But it took us like 3 years to hire the first person, and it took me a while also to hire for my YouTube business and all that. But yeah, Barak helped me. He got some inspiration, I guess, also, of course, practical information from you and Outsource School. So basically, as you mentioned, Outsource School is a course that everything you've learned by running big businesses and still running big businesses, you're just sharing it with people so they can make it easier for themselves and with hiring and getting people on board. And usually, I guess it helps run and build the business faster because you have other people helping you. So basically, should people come with some experience of hiring, or does the course, what do you think?
Yeah, so here's the cool thing. We have members in Outsource School who have never hired a virtual assistant before. We've got some people who've done it a little bit and struggled, and we got some
Mm.
people like Carlos Alvarez. I think you know him from Wizards of Amazon. This guy
Hmm.
has more virtual assistants than I do. I have four businesses that are 90% VAs, and I think he has twice as many VAs. I think I heard he has 1,000 VAs working for him. So even he joined Outsource School
Wow.
and was like, man, I got a lot out of it that
Yeah.
would improve my hiring process. So when we started Outsource School, we didn't know, to be honest. We didn't know if it was for newbies or veteran people would be a good fit for it. But I think we've proven that no matter what level you're at, you can always improve your hiring process. And we like to break it down into 4 parts of hiring: interviewing, onboarding, training, and managing. And sometimes you might be good at interviewing, but you want to improve your
Mm.
onboarding process, or maybe you want to take the way that I run meetings and plug it into your business. So there's so many little things and cheat sheets, and everything is designed to be as easy as possible for you to grab and plug into your business and implement immediately. We don't want to be some course that takes you 20 hours to go through and then you got to practice over and over. It's plug, it's play. You can start doing it right away. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun watching people who never thought they'd hire someone or struggle with it, or people that have had good and bad experiences, just
Mm.
completely revamp their hiring process quickly.
Nice, man. Pretty cool. And Nathan, is it for online businesses only? I guess, yeah, virtual assistants, right? I mean, Outsource School to outsource for an online business, right? Or not
Yeah,
necessarily?
what's
Yeah.
funny is we've gotten like doctors and real estate agents and
Okay.
people with brick and mortar stores that have joined Outsource School,
Hmm.
and obviously they can't run their whole business remote,
Yeah.
but they'll take parts of it. They'll
Yeah.
take our organic marketing blueprint and they'll have a virtual assistant doing lead generation or getting them on podcasts or doing
Hmm.
customer service and answering phone calls. Like there's different things inside that you can plug into your business, no matter what business you're in. Now, Outsource School has 30 plus SOPs, everything from marketing to operation. And you might decide, hey, I don't want to go on podcasts. I'm not going to use the podcast SOP, but there will be other ones that are more important to you that you can decide to use.
Yeah, pretty cool, man. But how's the pricing model work? Is it a monthly subscription to the course? Is it one-time payment? Can you share, please?
Yeah, it's $1,000 a year to be a member. You get access to our hiring process, all our SOPs, our Facebook group with all our members, and we do live coaching calls once a month as well. So you get all of that, and then if you use the code that'll be in the description, you get a pretty large discount on that as well.
Yeah, pretty cool. We're gonna have a link there. Well, we're gonna have the other videos that I've mentioned with you where we reviewed other companies that you have, EcomBalance, AccountsBalance, and also TrioSEO, and many more. Hopefully, if they appear, we'll plug them there as well. And yeah, man, anything else about Outsource School that we have not discussed and I should have asked you?
So a lot of people, when they think of virtual assistant, they think of data entry or smaller tasks. We push the limits on what you can do with virtual assistants. We have VAs that go on sales calls. We have virtual assistants who go on podcasts and promote a business. And we have this whole organic marketing blueprint that Connor and I use for all of our companies. You can go to outsourceschool.com/organic marketing and grab that blueprint for free. There's so many different creative ways to hire virtual assistants when you get good at it. And the last thing I'll kind of leave you with is hiring is a skill. It's just like everything else. It's like PPC and writing. Like you can get better at hiring. You just need to have a good hiring process. And a lot of people just need a starting point and someone to learn from. So I'm really proud of Outsource School and I hope you check it out.
Awesome. We're going to have a link to Outsource School in the description, along with a great discount and all the other resources mentioned as well. So, Nathan, thank you again for being a guest, and everyone who have watched, thank you very much too.
Thank you.